North Carolina. We read in Psalm 121, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. We're living in a period of time unlike anything the majority of us have ever experienced. My heart is burdened, not only for America, but also for our world, as well as the condition of people's hearts. We're being overwhelmed daily with bad news. People are growing discouraged, disillusioned, angry. Believers as well as non-believers. Believers are not exempt from the turmoil, from the difficulty of this season. The suffering has affected all of us. Obviously, some more deeply than others. Those who have a family member who has had or has COVID-19 obviously is far more affected than those of us who have not. And what I'm about to say may seem too simple to some, but I believe the answer to the perplexing situation in which we live today is to lift our eyes above it. You see, as believers, part of the joy of our salvation is the fact that when life appears foreboding and confusing, we have the power through Jesus Christ to look up. Look up and have peace, have joy. All believers, I hope, are concerned about the state our society is in right now. But being concerned does not mean that we should lose our hope. Does not mean that our happiness should be stifled. Our joy should be missing. Our God is unfailingly good. His steadfast love never ceases. I challenge you to take a few moments each day to envision this place of peace that's above the noise, above the chaos of our nation, above the confusion, above the anger. Take time, however briefly, take time to allow yourself to rest in the love of your Heavenly Father. Allow Him to bring your mind back into the true center. Remember, He's the one in control. He's the one in charge. Do not allow all the noise, all of the uproar in this period of time in which we are experiencing as a nation to control you, to control your thoughts. God reveals in His Word He has a plan for our life. He has a plan for our nation. He has a plan for our world. And nothing has changed. Nothing has changed His plan for us, for His plan for America, His plan for the world. It remains unchanging. In this tumultuous time, I challenge you to make Jesus Christ the central focus of your life. Let Him fill you with the peace that passes all understanding. Allow Jesus Christ to offer you encouragement, to offer inspiration. And then as He brings that into your life, offer to help others so that no one loses their way. Don't abandon this opportunity that God has provided us to reach people with good news by allowing yourself to be overwhelmed with the bad news. Our Father, I pray for our nation. I pray for our leaders. I pray for those who are struggling with COVID. All of us are affected, some more than others. Those who have family members who have COVID, God, bring healing into their lives. Those who are struggling, may they remember to find hope and peace and strength and healing through you. In Jesus'